So which is the designing part which is already done with my perfectly the looking dashboard, right? The same way which is looking like come down here. So the design part is the same looking the dashboard which we created. You know, yesterday we were discussing that. So how I created this dashboard betterly. Now you create the dashboard. I will tell you that how I designed this dashboard. So today I'm not going to create anything, but you are going to create the dashboard. I will help you that. If you come to the designing part, at which how I designed this dashboard, you know, uh, if I now I will do in the front of yourself. The meanwhile you have to do and share your screen. Then it will be make the practice as well. Proceed that is it the same dashboard which we are created and which we want to design it yesterday, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
I think everybody is silent. Nobody want to create anything. Nobody wants. It's not like a silence spot. Apart from this, yesterday what we are working on the anybody created the worksheets. Share your screen right now, one by one. Because every day I was doing something, but you guys in this silence mode. That not right, right? This is go with the more practical way, where I will tell you how to create and you have to be showcase that I have designed this kind of dashboards. Now this is today I am not going to create anything, but I will help you to create dashboard for the everyone. So one by one, anybody can share the screen. So yesterday what they have done that, or else I will share my the Tableau workbook. You can design the dashboard. Hello, hello. I'm audible, right?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anybody, so yesterday, how many worksheets I've created, right? The same way, how many people's has been done to create the worksheets. Anybody can, share the screen and, locate me that, hey, Dinesh, I've done this because, I can help you to create the dashboard. That is not an issue. But, you have to be work on that, and that is the only practice. Now, share your screen one by one. Lovely, Nervous, Lucian, Bhumika, Ganesh, other people's. Don't worry. If you have not created the worksheets, right? I will share my Tableau workbook file. You can just download and create the dashboard.
Hi Dinesh, where can I download this data set from?
Okay. Yeah, just once. I will share you. Is it fine?
Yep, yep, yep.
Just once. I will share you and post it to your group, and you can collect into the into the WhatsApp group only. Now because I can create within a fraction of 10 to 15 minutes, but that not is the issue, right? If I won't work on that. So I shared the book to TWBX file. Hello. Okay, somebody's already downloaded. Thanks. Okay, that's perfect. Who is this? Lucian, right? Okay, okay. The one thing is a missing. That is that you have to add the gray color. You know, which is the looking for the something different. Go for the layout option, layout. layout in the front side, dashboard and layout. And come down, there was a tile option also, a tile. There is an option is tile. Click on that. Now go to the colors. The background is none, right? Now after the clicking right, go for the background is set background color. Now you have to be choose the which color you want to the background. You can choose the gray color. Now this is the same way which is now how I design the dashboard is the same looking like that. Is perfectly same looking like that. You can also add the lot of the things where we are going to discuss uh, working on the PowerPoint. So this is a perfect. There is no issue with that. You can also different. You can add also the different colors with the different combination. You can add the borders as well. You can add the image option to the showcase the logo like an Apple logo. Go and add the Apple logo. Let's see how much you are perfect in that. Okay, where is image option? Okay, when clicking on that image on the corner, you need to back on the corner. Just simply click on the corner. Don't add like fully right. Okay, don't worry. Do one thing. Remove this. Choose floating. Choose floating. First choose floating, then add image. Now resize the image which is you want. First choose the image, then we'll resize it. Choose the first down first. Don't use the linked image. Download the image which is in no looking the perfect. Go to the Google and enter the Apple logos. You can download it. Do it fast. Hello. Okay. Others, meanwhile, I will ask you to everyone to create the dashboard, same like the Lucene has been created. I'm very happy that he's working on the dashboard. Is focusing on that, putting kind of an efforts to showcase the values. And this session is only for the practice session and for the you guys to work on the dashboard. But meanwhile, I will help you to work on the dashboards as well. Okay, resize it properly. Now minimize this. You can yeah minimize this. You can beside the sales you can mention it, or else mention in the you can mention the beside sales. Again, come to the beside sales. Okay. Minimize the perfect size, which is the only showcase the logo. Try to be okay. Okay, that's fine. Now that is fine. That's fine. Go with the correctly on the besides on sales. Now is perfect. This is no need there. Now is looking good only. Now anything you want to buy, you can add it. Now is it perfect for the which is looking as good as well. The KPI indicators are there. Everything is good. Nothing is going to be adding more extra. You can add the more extra things, but now it is the initial dashboard. It's really good. More than we thinking about this. We choose the gray color and the blue color combination. It's looking really damn good. Again, one more thing, looking more good, right? There's a profit percentage by category, custom profit or sales, right? We can choose the Tableau bold. If you go to the order count, click on order count, edit the the order count is there, right? Which you choose that they use the Tableau bold font. Tableau bold font is looking really good more than that, which is which we are using the font. It is a normal font, but if you use a Tableau bold font, right, it's really going good. You understand, right? Go for the order count. Go. Where is order count? No, 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 no. Do not, not on the first go order count. Don't do it. Click on that. Edit the order count and remove and try to be tableau light, right? Choose the tableau bold, the font which is I'm telling about this. Choose the tableau bold and try to be click on apply, click on okay. Now this is a looking something which is really good when you go to the dashboard. Now is it looking good, right? Than the perfect light something bold, right? Understand that what I'm saying, Lucian? Okay, that's great. Others, what they are doing? Anybody tell me? Lovely onward. Others, Divya, Ganesh, Nima, Navas. That's great. You are doing some kind of putting in efforts and really happy with that. But I will request you to be putting in efforts, everyone, to showcase the dashboard with me, or else that's a total waste of your time, which is I'm going to suggest you. Others, lovely, you can show your screen. Navas, onward, there. Ganesh.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sharing screen, right? Hello, Ganesh.
No, sir. Actually, I haven't created yet. Actually, I don't get time. So I'll
Don't
show
worry,
you on.
don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Don't create anything. I just, I shared my the Tableau workbook file, right? Go and download this and open that. I'm there. Don't worry about this.
Okay, okay. 1 minute. I'll download it in one
Okay,
minute.
sure, don't worry. And others, what they are doing, just listening or again try to working on that. Others, please tell me what they are doing. Okay, I understand that they're not going to answer. Okay. Now I will go with the next, or else is that fine? You will work on the meanwhile and showcase to me.
Yeah, you can go to the next, Dennis.
Yeah, nobody is answering. That's why there is a most people just joining and keeping answering the silence. I think
We can
I don't
move on.
know. Okay, that's one. So, which is now we understand about creating this dashboard, which is how I created that. One more thing that which is I haven't telling about this padding, which is I increase the padding, right? If suppose this is a padding which 9, I can increase the padding, I can decrease the padding, which is accordingly my suitable to the dashboard. Okay, so make sure this outer padding, this inner padding. So which we you choose, it will be impact on that. So this is on the information about the padding, which is I haven't informed about in the previous session. If you see this is the 15.62 KPI coverage, which is I mentioned on the 10 outer padding. If I increase the outer padding, still it will be not looking something. Again, if I decrease this, If you see, it's look like much more bigger on this. If you see, this is where actually the padding it works. Now done with the padding as well. Now actually the designing part, which is I'm going to tell you about this. So anybody can share your screen or else create this kind of layouts. If you see, create this kind of layouts to be because this is going to be added into the KPIs. If you see the square boxes, which is normally looking good, but it's look like old way to be showcase the dashboards. But this is a new way we actually add this, this kind of icons to be dashboards. Let's suppose an example, you know, if I remove this or else, now add this one more horizontal. Let's suppose photo tile horizontal. Now after the adding horizontal right, keep it mentioned the same. Now I want to be add this layout. If you see, because looking square it's really good, but looking this kind of shape that is something which is looking more good and looking more. So now we added the content as well. Go to the floating. Now go after the going to the floating right. Now first of all add this image option. Is asking to choose the image. Let's choose this image. Now fit image. Click on OK. The same way which is we are going to put here, which is the perfectly fitted into the sky. Now after this you can mention this where is this. Okay, this one second which we have to use 4 days. So first of all we don't need this hide title perfectly into the this kind of shape. We have to mention perfectly into the square box, which is looking good. But if you see that the square box isn't perfectly, we have to increase the size actually. Now just one second. I have to increase the size just little bit, not more than that. Now try to add the perfect way. Just decrease the small. Still, it's not entering the perfect way, right? We have to increase the size in little bit. Then add this into the box. Try to increase the size. Now it's perfectly, which is the fit into the box. Let's just we have to be increase it. Okay, one more thing that now I have to increase the size here only. Just one second. What we do now, we decrease the padding itself. But before they actually split it into this like that, but we have to be manage this as well. But I'm just focusing this kind of things to be where I need to mention that. If I reduce this, if I reduce the size, right, it will not be looking perfectly. You see, this kind of layouts, I want to fix it in the dashboard into the perfect areas which is need to be corner itself. Okay, understand that what I'm saying? Initially, what I do that I decrease I increase the padding which is not required this much. First of all, I increase the line. I increase the line, which is also this. Now you can also increase the line, which is little bit. Now increase the line. Choose this, which is perfectly into the fitted. Now it's little bit. If I do this right, again it will not showcase right. Little bit. I have to be do again. More large. It's looking good, but we have to be cover more size. Most probably you have to be fit into the current perfectly into the circle, but not showcase to be fully covered. Now it's perfectly which is perfectly fitted into the perfectly box. You can the same boxes you have to be increased that. If you go here, the size you want to be increased that you can increase the size as well. You can go with the 1000, 1000. You can choose the 1000 to 1200. To see my area size will be increased that. If I enter the perfect right, initially my dashboard size which is really really in the size which is I think the problem. Now if you see that which is the perfectly the same which I going to be include this the borders which is to be I have to be included the same way. You have to be first of all remove this. Again go to the image option, choose the image. Again add the image into the fit. Go here perfectly increase the size which is the again it takes a lot of time. I understand it. But you have to be understand about this design concept. Most probably using the PowerPoint, it take time. Okay. let's suppose the same size which we have to choose, not small and not bigger. The same way which is now I added the image. Mm, let's suppose we add the horizontal axis. Same way we have to add the second one, which is the sheet 15 point. There is this hide title. Try to minimize the size. Try to into the perfectly into this circle. Now see, one more you can add, but if you see that we have to be increase the size or decrease the size to be locate perfectly. Now I have to be, this is very down for that. Okay. The same way I want to be, put it into the same size, which is the one more, which is the 4% average being average delivery. So add the horizontal. Let's suppose go to the tile, add the height, right into the perfect locating. Now the same way you have to add one more image, but don't worry, it's take a lot of time. Understand that. But meanwhile, we have to be work on this, which is until choose an image, fit image. Now the same way, which is how to put this image into the perfectly lit area. I can remove this meanwhile. We will add it, meanwhile, first we have to add this the three perfectly into the size. Okay. It's looking down. Okay, this one's I have to size it. Now I have to be increase the size of dashboard as well, because we if we chooses the line outlines, right, it will be Now, how is it looking? You can, you can, you can get more space according how much space you want. Now, you can decrease the lines. You can decrease the lines accordingly which you want. Why is why is it showcasing like this? Because we're choosing floating. We chose the floating, right? That's why it's not getting this, you know, this line because we added the, if we go into perfect area, we will add this, into the perfect line as well. Now, I would now understand that how I added this tiles. How, because how this because initially which is not looking good. You see, is looking good. Initially the same way which we have to be at the same way 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3 again 4, 5, 6. This initially this we are doing because of the square boxes. It is the difficult process, but after the working on the main valve, right, getting in the understanding about how we are doing. Okay, so anybody can same which is can try to be add this which is added. Hello, no voice.
Yes, we are here.
Okay, anybody can share the screen and try to be add this the angles which is the I added. This is nothing but the customize I'm choosing the customizing option in the PowerPoint. If you see that the customize where I added this kind of angles, I just insert this kind of icons. Obviously, rounded corners. The same way we have to be users. Practice this. I can help you. I stop my sharing and start your sharing screen, and I can help you with that. And meanwhile, this is the your work. Can say that you have to be work on this kind of dashboards. I will ask you tomorrow if you see that I created this shapes, right? You have to create this all shapes for the profit category, customer sales, again orders by region category, again profit in meals, sales by segment category. Again one more is there, that is nothing but the order count. So can anybody please share the screen? I can help you with that. Hello.
We need to make it from the scratch.
Not scratch, just share your screen. I can help you. Because the most probably don't go with the scratch. This icons, right, which is most probably they added the icons, right. You can add these icons from the PowerPoint and but make sure the size will be perfectly fit into the box. Not should be big or not should be small. Okay, go for the PowerPoint. Check the size accordingly. You can now which we choose the size which is a really big. You have to be choose a smaller size. But when you're choosing smaller size, it's not fitting into the KPI indicators. Okay, so you can choose which we have, which we which I shared in this, which we I work on that.
Okay, so I need to open the PowerPoint. I
Or
don't
you
have
can
the.
use the PowerPoint, or else you can now fish out. It is perfectly fitting into the boxes. Can you check that?
So I am just copying this one and pasting over here, right?
No, no, don't do it like that. Is it also working? That is not an issue. But exactly the main motive is that working on the designing part. It is the main part. Let's suppose, I want glow. I want glow, blue glow. Glow means,
Okay.
uh, okay, I will tell you that. Let's suppose, go for the PowerPoint, the same which is I going to create, right? The same, go for the format sheet. I can go for the line. Now there are options for the shadow reflection glow. I want glow. Which glow I want? Getting an option, right? But I want, this kind of glow where it's suitable for my dashboard. Can you add this? Is it really looking good? Damn, which we are thinking. Let's suppose you want, I will share this. No worry.
Can we make something like there was a um, which we have on the right hand side on hover that it should glow the left and the left icon should appear on the dashboard.
Oh, exactly.
So basically we have a currently in dashboard we have a this the boxes these are simple, right?
Yeah,
And
this simple.
over and on hover what I want is that these simple looking boxes should come with the that glow icon which you have selected in the PowerPoint.
Yeah, that is need to be the same way. Simple way. Remove this. Add the image icon. Before going to the image icon, add the same as the picture. The downloads. Rename is okay. Yes, we can use an image. With image. Just a second. Let's suppose remove this. Let's suppose add this into the blue icon perfectly. Now this is I want, which is I'm expecting with that. Which one is good? The previously which one added this one is good or this one is good? We can minimize the size, don't worry. We can minimize the size accordingly. Perfect into the circle. I can minimize the size, you can add the horizontal containers. Let's suppose remove this. The same way which is added, right? You can add here, you can add here. Now, the main motive which I'm going to tell you, right? Designing part, which is the blue area, which is going to capture. Okay. The same way you can add this, go to search, go with the medium, go with the medium. Try to add the image, choose an image, open the image, fit the image. Okay. Now choosing the, which you want. come down. Gallery, choose the right. Choose this. Hide the title perfectly into the box. Now, is it looking good? Hello, hello,
Yes.
Yes, looking
hello,
good.
hello. Looking good, but you're not practicing right. Which is I'm expecting with everyone. Where is my order count? I added. Same we have to be add this as well. Where is my image? Double click on image, choose the image, picture 3, fit image, click on OK. Now what I want to buy, tell me. Hello.
Average days.
Okay, let's add it 4 days. Okay, let's hide this title perfectly within the box. Guys, you are feeling boring, right? I think you are feel more boring. Let's perfectly which is the sizes. Okay, and now perfectly, now perfect. Now which you can mention the size which is the here only. Now perfect, perfectly is looking like. Now same way you have to be mentioned here only, which is you can go here is title, go my go to sheet. You can format this title to the borders, and you can choose the borders which color you want. You can choose gray color, darker gray color. Initially, which is choosing the black color, right? You can choose the gray color as well. But we initially we choose darker, not much gray, but it's suitable to the black. Where is my dashboard too? Is looking good. Same we have to be represented. And now this is the square boxes for the order count, the sales by segment. The same way we have to put the this icons. Initially, it look good, and you have to be spaced perfectly. If you see, the spacing area is more than that. If you see that here, the spacing area, go to my layout. You can increase the padding here. Okay. Again, we can increase the padding here. We can okay before okay just 1 second. I can increase the padding. It's looking perfect. I have to be middle in this. Not not perfect. Again, this one is padding also more than that. Try to be increase the padding. Not more than that. You can this is the way you can work on that. So same way I'm telling about this, you can add this order count. You see, anybody can try to do this. Let's suppose I will share my, I will I will post it this workbook into the WhatsApp group. Now you can do the order count, sales by segment by category, and profit of beats. Not more than that. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, you are feeling more boring at this time, as per my understanding. Okay. If you're boring, then please let me know. Yeah? I can tell a joke. I can, sing a song. But, more try to be interact with me, where, getting a lot of new learning things. I shared the sales dashboard, which is you want, open this dashboard and try to be work on that. I can do a lot of these things, but also you can try to me with me and like also try to be work on me. That is the, making work on the dashboards and you getting an idea that how to be customized this. Before we using the only Tableau, right? Now we are using the PowerPoint. With the help of PowerPoint, we are customizing these dashboards. Am I right? But this thing, nobody is going to tell you about the customizing things. But I'm telling this. Keep in mind, and whenever you're working, right, you can get an idea that customizing dashboards is really easy. Others, hello, 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 hello. I think I'm feeling more boring today.
We were paying attention. It was a bit
Okay,
different. Yes.
don't. So most probably, we have to be, it take most probably 1 or 2 days to be 1 or 2 days or maximum um to be complete this workshop. Not more than that. That's why I'm telling that try to be work on that and try to be work on the dashboards thing. Initially, first day on the dashboard, I work on the simple dashboard. Now, if you see today, we work on the customized dashboard, right? Hello. So this is
Yeah.
your homework. There's a homework where after going to the tomorrow when if you're working, that's fine. You're not going to be getting a time, but if getting a time, that's really good. Then after getting a time, right? You have to be go to the PowerPoint, add these icons, and try to be same way, but not should be circles. It should be rounded circles, which is I created, and add the make sure blue glow, which is I added, which is looking good, and the end result it's really damn good. Believe me, it's really good. Even I haven't added the gray color into the even I added a lot of things into the dashboard. Meanwhile, I will add it. Don't worry. So tomorrow it is your homework. So tomorrow I will check one by one how we create the dashboard of customizing techniques. Okay. Today I will create this all dashboard, but make it a homework like you make. Where you're getting kind of project things. Now what? Now one more thing that which is the you observed working on the dashboard, which is mostly understanding about the horizontal and vertical container. If you see the my dashboard, right, it totally depends on the horizontal and vertical container. These two containers are the base of the dashboards. So when you're working on that, it's very important where you placing which container. Okay, where you placing which container. That what matters to the when you're working on the dashboard. Okay, okay. Hello.
Yes, Ganesh, we are
Yes, Dinesh.
Okay, thank you so much for the replying to me. Now I can reduce the size, which is not required this much of size. Uh, Proceed. Again, I try to fix it after this. Proceed. It is a very difficult task. Again, you have to increase the size. So it takes a lot of challenges, but we have to understand what kind of challenges you have to be faced when you're working on a dashboard. Okay, this is your homework where you can do. and perfectly. And when tomorrow I will ask you about this dashboard, then you can showcase the all rounded circles. And this is make sure the looking add logo, which is whichever logo you want, and add the navigation or else download page. Like in download, you can add the download page into the correctly corner, or can add the correctly onto the corner itself. But make sure it is middle. Try to be edit the button. I want the PowerPoint. Choose the image button. Where I want to choose this. Okay. Click. I don't want background. Click on OK. So make sure when you create a dashboard, I want download button, right? Go for presentation. When downloading, right, it will ask sales dashboard PPTX. You see, so you can do lots of things, but make sure we'll add it when when you're working on the dashboard download option. Okay, so this is your homework. Try to do this, and any questions you can ask me, you can ask that. And anybody interested to join the next workshop, then yesterday I was informed you that the Tableau with SQL workshop, and it is a mostly 1.5 2 months of workshop. You can join it. I will share the link. We already linked. You have already linked there, right, in the group. Hello.
Yes, we saw
Yes,
the
ma'am.
link.
Okay. If you want to join, then you can join this. Tableau course is there, right? If you see the Tableau course is the link to join Telegram. You can join this. Is in the channel only. You can join it. And anybody want to ask any question? Hello, 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 hello. Silence, silence, silence. No silence. Ask me any question.
No question from me.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the learning. I just could you understand about the how I designed this dashboards? Anything? I just use the rounded corners, which is a rectangle shape. You can add n number of imagination and n number of presentations where going to be use this into the Tableau. It's really going to be beyond imagination when you're working on the designing customizing point. Okay, so let's wind up the meeting, and any question, and please let me know, or else no. Make sure tomorrow you have to be work on that and showcase to me, and I can help you with the same which we are going to create that. Okay.
Okay, Danish.
Okay. Thank you so much.